Hey everybody, welcome back to another video with the High Mountain Homestead. Today I am going to be talking all about how to work with your chickens between that process of moving them from the brooder, but before you put them in an actual chicken house. If you know anything about chickens, you know that they are not super nice to each other. So when they're really little, like these little girls are, it can be kind of scary to put them in with an established flock of hens. So I'm going to talk about the situation that we've come up with to move them from the brooder to a chicken tractor, and then how we move them into the actual chicken house at the end of the day. Okay, so the nice thing about this tractor, we're going to go back to the tractor in a second, but the nice thing about the tractor is we can use our front lawn. And we have such a big front lawn, and I don't like having that much grass. I'm a big fan of growing food, not lawns. And so using that lawn while we have it, okay, we're gonna make some changes with it, but using it while we have it for a chicken tractor setup is just really cool. It makes me really happy to be able to use that front lawn. So this is our brooder house right here. This kind of just creepy kids playhouse kind of setup. We've been moving some of the chicks today. I've got 3 left. This is kind of an unconventional brooder setup. I just shot a video about the benefits of that, so make sure you watch that if you haven't, because we have done brooder or chick brooding in a bunch of different ways. This is totally the best way for us, but today I'm going to talk about really the setup of moving them back and forth. Okay, so right here we've got a tractor. You can see I've moved the rest of the gang in here already. I say I moved them. My wife and my daughter did most of it while I was at work. But anyway, love this tractor. I've got a separate video about how we did this tractor. Really, really great transition period. So basically, this girl and all of her sisters, cousins, whatever, are 4 weeks old. So we keep them out here until they're about like 12 weeks old, and then we integrate them with the rest of the flock. Okay, so now that we have these chicks set up in here, like I said, they really just kind of stay there for a few more weeks, months, about just under 2 more months, I guess. So it's really nice. We've got this whole front yard to kind of push them around in the tractor. Really, really nice. Again, I would rather not have a front lawn this big. Really looking forward to changing that. But for now, it's really nice to be able to use it productively, because I hate just growing grass. I used to graze sheep up here, and occasionally I still do, but they're so loud and they can see me all the time, and it's really annoying. So this chicken tractor is really great, so easy to use. It's literally as easy as just, taking the PVC and just pulling it. Now the things that we'll be doing within this stage, so you'll see that they are still on their chick kind of sized food and water. They could use a little bit more food. That's kind of a bummer, because you have to see proof. I keep sheep here. There's a sheep pie. You kind of have to move those with the tractor every day. You got to pick them up and move them. So that could be a little bit of a bummer, but honestly, overall, it's not that big of a deal. When they're a few weeks older, we kind of advance them to a bigger waterer. And then right here, this PVC right here, it's so sweet. When they're big enough to actually reach in there, you just pour your pellets down the hole right here, take the cap off. Two-handed thing. Take the cap off, throw the food down in there. We've got a stopper at the bottom, and they can just reach their little beaks in there to that 45-degree angle. No, not 45. Yeah, 45-degree angle drain. So that's pretty much it for the time being. When they're this age and there's 16 birds in there, I only need to move it really just once. but once a day, not once in 2 months, once a day. As they get older, start using it, moving it, about 2 times a day. The grass is awesome. If you don't know the benefits of chicken tractors, there's like literally books written about it, which I'm not qualified to give you that much information, but I can tell you really what it comes down to. It gives them basically a fresh green salad every day. It gives them the benefit of being free range while being protected the entire time. It gives them, I'm a huge fan of, waiting for the sprinkler to not hit me. It gives them the advantage of getting sunlight, which is great because vitamin D is awesome. Chickens need it, people need it. So the reason why I'm walking out here to finish the video is to kind of show you what the end result is. So we've got this chicken setup right here. My wife is doing a lot of construction on it right now. Maybe she's embarrassed to show it while it's not done yet, but disregard the chain link side of it. She's building her own wall right here, and then we'll saw the chain link fence off. But and I can't get a lot closer. This is new grass seed. It's a mess back here, but it's a good kind of mess because we're doing the thing, right? So the really nice thing is we've got this big hen house, and then we have this nice big run that I was not going to have a run originally. I was just going to keep them all out on the field, but there were a few reasons not to do it that way, and ultimately there's a lot of good reasons to keep them in a run like this. Basically, we treat it as a compost pile, and the chickens use it really well, but we let them out too. So we have this door. We do something over here called Free Range Fridays. The day I'm filming this is actually a Friday and they're not out. The reason is because I've reseeded all this area that just hasn't been able to get grass to grow. I used to have this huge pile of wood chips that was over there, and so now that grass is dead, so I'm trying to get that reseeded. So I don't want to let them out, right, because I don't want them to eat my grass seed. I want it to turn into grass. Crazy, right? But anyway, it's really nice to use that tractor because in a setup like this, we can put them out here, or we could even put the tractor in there for their last couple of days, so they're integrating with the flock already at a distance. It's just a really, really nice setup, really clean setup to be able to let the younger birds and the newer birds get to know each other. There's always going to be a pecking order that has to get established. They're going to fight each other, but we just sent our last roosters to freezer camp, so we have no more roosters, so we should be a lot better off in that regard. But anyway, love this setup. Love using the tractor and having the ability to move the chickens back and forth and eventually integrate them with our main flock, which is about 18 birds, 17 or 18 birds. So moving another 16 here will basically double it. So that'll be kind of cool. Hey, thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Love having people by. I don't talk a lot about chickens, but I want to talk more about it. We're usually doing stuff on sheep, but it seems like the chickens take up most of my time as a homesteader, and I'm learning so much about it. So I want to share more of that stuff with you. So if that's up your alley, consider subscribing. We're still going to talk about sheep. We're still going to do gardening, composting, all that stuff. But if you want to learn more about chickens, I've got plenty more videos in the queue talking about how to do chickens and all that stuff, specifically permaculture stuff. So if that's up your alley, consider subscribing. But thank you for stopping by today. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you on the next one.